How's it going, guys? It's your boy Elder Tony Williams. I'm a real estate investor and entrepreneur, and I post content weekly here on the channel. Make sure you hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for more knowledge bombs like this one. So, you want to quit your job and start your own business. First, we need to determine, why do you want to quit your job and start your own business? Is it because you see everyone else doing it? Is it because you want to work less hours? Or is it because you see the kids online driving around in Lamborghinis and you think that's like the new thing, become an entrepreneur and you get a Lamborghini? We need to know the answers to these questions to know if you're in it for the right reasons. Because I can guarantee you this, you won't be working less hours and you won't be driving around in a Lamborghini. The hours you currently work at your job now, double it. Matter of fact, even triple that. That's what it's gonna take in the first 5 years of starting your business in order to get to that level of even a little bit of relaxation, on average. Some of the reasons you should be starting your own business is because you feel like you're currently held back in your current role at work. You don't want anyone to be micromanaging your day-to-day activities, and you wanna live life on your own terms. You want to be places where you want to be them. You don't want anyone telling you where to be, when to be, who to be with. And the most important one is your income. You don't want your income capped. You want unlimited income potential, and those are things that a business can provide for you. Story time. When I first got out of high school, I started working at an automotive shop. I actually started working for a mom and pop dealership as an automotive technician in the side while I was going to school to be an automotive technician. I actually work on cars. In that time, me going to school and actually working at the shop, it's a couple things I did notice. Happen to be somewhere at a certain time, listening to what your manager tells you. It's not that I didn't do these things, it was just that I didn't like someone telling me what to do and when to do them. But then again, I was on their dollar as far as an hourly rate, so I continued that process of being hourly and being hourly. Fast forward a little bit further into the future, inside that dealership role, I moved into being a sales rep. Now this opened me up just a little bit more on being a sales rep because I was just strictly commission. And if you don't know, when you're on commission, you have a little bit more flexibility as opposed to listening to management of every single word, just due to the fact you're 100% commission and you can kind of go to any dealership. It's 1 billion dealerships in the United States right now. Not 1 billion, but you get what I'm saying. So you really had a little bit more flexibility, but not a lot of flexibility because you are still under that corporate structure of what I had felt. That's why I got on the business ownership path, and that's why I started in the sales role, because the key to every business is the sales department. They are the ones that are pushing the product. So that's why I moved into learning sales before I jumped straight into business ownership. Disclaimer. These aren't concepts that I thought about. I did a lot of research online on how to make that transition. And a key one is this channel called Glendon Cameron. I followed it ever since I was little, all the way up until I was 26. And that has been a major part of me actually making a transition into this business ownership type ordeal. The first step is to start your business, but keep your day job. And the reason for this is you need to establish systems and processes in place that are gonna generate money inside of your business while your job still feeds you. You don't wanna have to worry about like, damn, how am I gonna pay rent and also running your business at the same time? Because you're gonna be taking that money you are making from your business and dumping it into your personal life in order to keep your same standard of living. Something we don't wanna do. Step 2, save all income from side business and establish a 6-month savings account. Now, when you get this 6 months up, it's gonna feel real good. You're like, man, I'm about to quit right now. But hold off, don't do that. We're trying to do something here. 6 months of living expenses in a savings account. Step 3, we're getting through these pretty quick. know exactly how much you need to live on per month. I'm not talking about going out to restaurants. I'm not talking about going to the club, throwing money and balling. I'm talking about exactly how much you need to eat, keep the lights on, pay for gas, rent, car note, anything like that. You need to know exactly the amount you need to live on, because that's what we're gonna live on. Just the exact amount. Step 4, make sure your business is making double the amount you are from your job. Now, to do this, sometimes it depends on the business structure that you do have. You may have to delegate some tasks, take a loss, but you want to make sure your business is making double the amount of your job. This is key. Double the amount of your job. So the reason we want to make sure it's making double the amount of your job is, like I had mentioned before, you don't want to be taking a lot of money from your business in order to support your lifestyle. Now, when it's starting to make that double, that means you can take a little bit of income to support your lifestyle, but you can still have income getting thrown right back into the business to keep building and building and building. Every dollar you take from that business, you're messing up the future of that business and its income potential. Step number 5, the last one, quit your job, but all the time you were dedicating to your job, dedicate all that time to the business. So now that's when the business is going to start ramping up really, really fast, because those 8, 10, or whatever many hours you were spending at your job, you're now going to spend that on the business. And that is going to be crucial. And that's when you're going to see the income of that business and the revenue it's generating take off. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Remember, it's your boy Elder Tony Williams. Make sure you hit like, comment, and subscribe. I'm dropping content like this every single week. Peace.